Hey, so this vid is to communicate and also to give some advice, recommendation about something. I have done some things in life, and I'm happy and proud to have done these things. I think that's the main thing I want to communicate. It is important, it's valuable, and very worthwhile to help you in your life, to help your mood and how you feel about yourself. It's good to accomplish things, to do things, to make things happen, and to set targets and achieve those goals. Try and make sure you do stuff, in other words. That sounds quite random, I understand that. But the point is to set targets for yourself and goals and achieve those goals. Try and make sure you do things and you make things happen so that you can look back on your recent past and know that you've achieved the things you wanted to do. Because it's very easy in life to get distracted and to put things off and to never get around to things. And then time passes, and of course, you get old, and soon you can't do the things you wanted to do in the first place. So try and accomplish things and make sure you do stuff, and don't just plan and don't get around to it. Try and make sure you accomplish the things that are in your mind. And I think it's very worthwhile because I'm feeling that in my case. In my situation, I've had a medical situation, and it has meant that my life has basically fallen apart, and I'm not able to do much now. I'm very reliant on the state for support and my living and all of that business. But I have been thinking, and I'm very glad and happy that I can know that I have achieved things, I have done things in my life. I'm not in a situation where I wanted to do stuff, then I got injured, and now I can't do the stuff I wanted to do. So I'm very happy, well, as much as I can be happy, about having done some things and achieved my goals. And the things you want to do. And don't put stuff off too much and let time pass. And then before you know it, you can't do the things you want to do, or something negative happens in your life and you're not able to do the things you wanted to do. That can be very frustrating and it will make you unhappy. So try and make sure you do things that you want to do, and don't put off all the time and be lazy or disorganized. Try and set targets and achieve those targets, and I think it'll improve your life a lot. As I say, I'm happy to know that I have achieved things in my life that I wanted to achieve. As I even know it's mostly gone now, I can know at least I've done those things. So my life has meant something, and I can be proud of what I achieved and not be completely frustrated by the situation. I'm still frustrated, but I'm in a much better place than I would be if I hadn't achieved some things in my life. So some things I achieved was simple things like education. I got my A levels and I got my degree. Um, in Taekwondo, I learned Taekwondo, and I've become a fourth degree black belt in Taekwondo. Now, you wouldn't necessarily know what that means, but it basically means it's quite a senior rank. It's not just a black belt, it's a senior black belt. And it means that I can teach Taekwondo anywhere in the world. I'm authorized to do that. So I'm very proud of that achievement, and it meant a great deal to me. So even though it's all gone now, it's lost now, I did achieve it. I made it happen. And I'm so glad to be able to say that. I'm not in a situation where I intended to do it and didn't get around to it, or I was too busy, or something gets in the way. I set a target and then I achieved it. I achieved the goal. I'm very happy to say that, and it's made me feel a lot better about my situation. So I recommend doing that very strongly to people out there. Another thing I did, apart from Taekwondo, was a video project, a video documentary that I made. And that took, I don't know how many hours, so much time, so much effort, lots, excuse me, lots of writing and filming. So I'm very proud to have made that and distributed it. So I've shared my thoughts with the world. I'm very happy to have done that. So again, I recommend that very strongly. Communicate if you have things that you want to communicate. Don't put it off all the time and get distracted. Try and do the things you want to do. Don't just plan and never get around to it. Because life can change on you, and you don't want to be regretting all the time and being sad about things. It's better to be in a place where you know you have achieved. So even if things go away, and of course you get old anyway, so there's a lot of things you can't do when you get old. But if things go wrong, try and know that you've achieved things. Because I know I feel a lot better about things as a result of that. So I recommend strongly to people out there, if you have things you want to achieve in your life, make sure you do them. Don't keep putting it off. And don't make excuses. Try and make sure you do some things that you intend to do. I think it's definitely worthwhile. Because it's true, you can't control everything. Some things happen out of your control. So try and do the things you can control. And I think it'll improve your life.